Startup India is an inspiring story of India's massive stride into emerging as the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. Ever since the launch of Startup India by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi in 2016, the Indian startup ecosystem has grown exponentially. To mark this remarkable growth, Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi declared 16th of January as the National Startup Day.
एक साइकोलॉजिकल चेंज लाना है कि यूथ के दिमाग में जॉब सीकर की मानसिकता से उसको बाहर लाना है, वो जॉब क्रिएटर बने। और एक बार उसके दिमाग में आ गया कि मुझे 2 लोगों की जिंदगी के बाद संभालना है, वो कर लेगा। 5 लोगों को भी अगर मैं रोजगार देता हूं तो मेरा स्टार्टअप मेरे देश को आगे बढ़ा रहा है।
Starting off with just 400 plus startups in 2016, today India boasts of more than 1,17,000 startups across the nation. With the vision that a strong state makes a strong nation, Startup India has harnessed the power of cooperative federalism by bringing together the states and centre to enable a conducive growth environment for Indian startups to flourish by knitting together all stakeholders including states, startups, investors, incubators, accelerators, corporates and central government. And to bring this decentralized model to success, we launched States Startup Ranking Framework in 2018. The States Startup Ranking is a periodic capacity building exercise launched by DPIIT that evaluates and ranks all of India's states and UTs on their efforts to build an ecosystem conducive to startup growth. The 4th edition of States Startup Ranking Framework prioritizes 7 reform areas for encouraging the states to extend holistic support for startups. To bring this framework to life, 3 national and 2 international capacity building workshops were organized under this framework for all states and UTs, wherein they are handled through knowledge exchange not only domestically but also learning from international ecosystems. After extensive capacity building, states submitted 4,500 plus documentary evidence for evaluation. This entire exercise was a rigorous 6 months of evaluation that comprised of 14 meetings. Along with evaluation, we had conducted on-ground feedback survey collection through web and telephonic mediums. For the first time, we introduced in-person interviews of the ecosystem stakeholders. The 4th edition of the States Startup Ranking witnessed the highest participation across 4 editions, with a total of 33 states and union territories. From 4 state startup policies in 2016, we now have 31 states and union territories startup policies. As a result of this periodic exercise, 29 states and UTs now have functional state startup portal, which are available in 13 regional languages. Along with that, the ranking exercise has injected considerable funds, guidance and opportunities for some of India's most innovative, sustainable, diverse and unique startups. In addition to this, a national report, individual states reports and compendium of best practices have also been prepared to identify priority areas. In the next edition, we will adopt a forward-looking approach monitoring the real impact of the policies. With the States Startup Ranking exercise, we are poised to unlock the unique and vibrant potential of every state and UT in our diverse nation. Ever brimming with innovative ideas, possibilities and promises, India is ready to realize its vision of becoming the biggest startup ecosystem in the world.